In this practical session, you have to do a scenery. See children, in drawing period, if your teacher tells you to draw a scenery, each one of you will do in different way because you imagine in different way. Yes, but here in MS Paint, I want you all to do the scenery exactly the way I show you because in this scenery I have used almost all the tools, shapes and options. As you have to learn using them, I want you all to draw the scenery exactly the way I have showed you. Understood children? Okay? So now let us start with the practical part. Come on children, let us start with the practicals. Now you all know how to start paint. Yes na children? Okay, very good. So children, by now you all know the names of all the tools and shapes and the options, and you all also know where they are placed. Yes children? I have explained this everything in detail in the explanation video. Here, because I have to do the drawing in the drawing area, this is the drawing area, I have to zoom more on this part. So here these tools and shapes will be seen little small, but you all know the names of tools, the place, the shape, the use, everything. You should see that and do according to what I say here. While doing, I will be showing you again. Understood children? Now let's start. So children, as I have told you, we will do a scenery here. So now I will start the scenery with drawing of a house. Okay. For the house, I am going to take the rectangle tool. You can see where I am selecting it. Yes. Okay. Now once you select, you have to take the cursor here and draw a rectangle. Okay children? How to draw, how to reshape, how to resize, everything I have explained you already. Okay. Once you get the desired shape and size, you can click it outside. Once again, you have to take the rectangle tool and you have to draw a door here. Okay. Resize if you want, if it is necessary, or else you can just click it out. Now here I am going to draw windows. For windows, I am going to take rounded rectangle. Now children, you might be thinking, window we can do with the help of rectangle tool also. But here I am purposely taking the rounded rectangle so that you can learn to use that tool also. Okay children? And this tool, of course, I can't take it for house or door, but for windows I can take it. So I am using the rounded rectangle. As I have told you, we are going to use almost all the tools, shapes and options here for doing this practicals. Okay children? Now we will do the roof part. For that I am going to take triangle tool. You can see here triangle tool. Bring it and drag it. Okay, you can change the position, you can resize. Okay, once you get the desired, then only you click outside. So our house is ready. So for doing this house, we have used rectangle tool, rounded rectangle tool and the triangle tool. Here we will do one small circle. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes you have used for doing this house. Okay. Now we will color it. As you all know, for coloring you have to take this fill with color, that is bucket. Okay. Fondly we call it as bucket tool. Okay. And now you have to click on the color. I am going to move to show you the color palette. You all know where it is, but still. Whichever color you want, you can select it like this. You can see this color one has changed. Whenever you select, this will change. Okay. Now this way you have to click here and color. Okay. One more color you can choose and color the different parts. Okay, so now our house is over. Now we'll do the next part of the scenery. Now next I will show you how to draw a mountain here, children. Okay, see children, some of you may use the pencil tool and do the mountain. This is also correct. I will not tell this is wrong. But here I don't want you to use the pencil. I want you all to use the curve tool. Yes, I have showed you the curve tool. See, you have to take the curve tool. Okay. In the curve tool, first you have to, now little bit I will zoom children so that you can see it clearly. Okay. Now, this curve tool, first you have to draw the horizontal line, your desired size. Then, without clicking anywhere, come in the center and click and drag it. Okay, once you get the desired size, you can click it out. Okay, same way you have to do the next mountain. Here, minimum 2 mountains you have to do, children. Okay, maximum 3, 4, it is your wish, but minimum 2 you have to do. Okay children, now mountains are ready. Now we want to color this. Okay, now as you all know, if you color here like this, it will flow out to the whole screen, and that you don't want. Yes, because you know why it is flowing out, because this is an open shape. Okay, here in the house it was the closed shape, you could color it here. Now here the mountains are open shape, you can't color. So now we have to join it and make it the closed shape. For that you will have to take pencil. If you want, you can make it thick, or else it's okay, no problem. Just randomly join, children. No need of making straight line or anything. I'm just moving here. You have to join it here. Okay. Once you join both the ends, it is now the closed shape. Now you can color it. Okay children, how to choose color you all know now, and you have to color it here. See children, actually I have given brown color, but in the mobile screen it is looking like black, but actually it is brown here. Okay, now the mountain is over, children. Now here we will do the sun. So for sun, which shape you will take? Obviously circle. Yes, before now I will show you how to draw the sun. You have to take the oval shape. See children, here you are not able to see the ribbon bar, but you know where it is, where is the shape. You have to just click and bring it here and draw a circle. I have taken orange color itself. Okay, before only you have to select the orange color and make the circle here. Now filling it with the color is not a problem, because it is the closed shape. So now sun is over. Now we will do the rays of the sun. For that you can take brush tool, pencil tool or line tool, whichever you want, whichever you are comfortable. You can take and make the sun. Okay, randomly you can draw. Okay, now you can take yellow color and do the smaller rays. This is upon you children. However you want, you all can do the rays. Okay children, of course it will not come so beautiful, but okay, you understood now, this is sun. Okay, that's enough. Now you can do the sun here. Now sun is over. Okay, now if you want, you can color this way. Also it will look good. Okay children, now sun is over. Children, now I will show you how to draw the tree. The tree we will draw here in this part. Okay, for that you have to take the curve tool again. See children, already I have used this curve tool for drawing this mountain. But in mountain you used to do the horizontal line and then drag it. For the tree we will do vertical line like this. Okay, the standing line here, and little curve we will give. See children, trees will not be like straight like pillars. No, na? So little slight curve, not so much like mountain, but little slight curve we will give. Okay, so this is the trunk part. Now we'll do the top part. For that I am going to take the cloud tool. You can see a little bit the cloud tool I have taken. you can click and drag and you can adjust here. Okay, now this part we have to remove, right? So for that I am going to show you how to use the magnifying tool. I will show you the magnifying tool now here. So this is the magnifying tool, children. You have to select this magnifying tool. Now once you select the magnifying tool, you have to bring it here. As you can see, a square is following that magnifying tool. Here where you have to zoom, there you have to click properly. Okay, so now it is big enough for you to see clearly. Okay, now you have to take the eraser tool, children, and now you have to erase that extra part of that tree. Okay, yes, carefully you have to remove. You should not remove any other part, only that extra part. Now once you have removed that part, again now we have to go to the normal size. For that again you have to click on the magnifying tool, and here you have to bring it and you have to click on the left button, that is the left click. Okay, like this 2 or 3 times until you get the whole picture properly. You have to do left click. Okay children, now you can see the whole scenery. Yes, okay, now magnify tool is over. Now we have to do the coloring of the tree. For that, as you all know, you have to join this trunk part. Yes, okay, once you have joined it, it is randomly, no need of doing it straight or anything, just randomly. And see children, you can scroll up and down here. Scroll button also I showed you. According to your picture, according to your drawing, you have to scroll it, and according to your convenience you have to adjust the picture and do the drawing or coloring part. Okay, now we have joined. Now we will color. Obviously I'll take the brown color for the trunk part. Yes, and the green color for the top part. So now here our tree is ready, children. Yes, I'm scrolling and adjusting so that you can see the whole scenery. Now you can see the whole scenery, children, here. Okay, so now here in this part I am going to show you how to type. Okay, so that you will learn to use that text tool. See here children, I have used the A tool, that is text tool. Here I am going to click. Once you click here children, you will get a box there. You can see the box, and now you can type. Now here I will show you how to type computer. You can type your name. Okay, but here I will type computer. You can see. Okay, now if you want to make it big or any changes, as you have done in the notepad, you have to select it. Once you select, here you will get the options like notepad itself. You can change the fonts, you can change the size. Okay, and here you can change the color also. Same way how you select the color for other objects, same way you can select the color also. Now once it is over, this bold, italic, underline, whatever changes you want you can do. Once it is over, you can click it outside. Okay, now once you click, now you will not be able to do any changes in this. Understood? You can type your name also here children. I have showed you the word computer here. Okay, now I will show you how to draw the clouds here. Okay, here clouds. For that, yes, we are going to take, see, you have to click on that home button here. Okay, now we will take the cloud. I will take blue color here first itself, and I will draw the clouds here like this. And how to remove this extra part you all know. You can use magnifying tool how I showed you for the tree, same way, or else if you are comfortable in this size only, you can remove it. Okay, and then you can take the fill tool and fill it here. This is one way. There is one more way of doing the clouds children. For that I am going to use the brush tool. As I have explained you all the brushes, I am going to take the 4th brush here. Okay, and I am going to see the size also, the thickest part I am going to take, and I am going to select the blue color and I'm going to use the airbrush tool. This is known as airbrush tool. Like this, you know the effect of this airbrush, the sandy effect will be there. With the help of this brush tool also, you can do the clouds. Two ways of doing the clouds, whichever you are comfortable, you can use it. Here now clouds, everything is over. Now I will show you how to do the birds. For that you can take pencil tool or brush tool, whichever you want, and take the black color and just randomly do the small V shape. It's like birds are flying high in the sky. When the birds are flying high, they appear to be very small, like this. You can do the birds flying here. Okay children, understood? See here children, almost all the tools I have used here. Okay, this is just one type I have shown you. You can do more beautiful. You can do different drawing in more beautiful way. Okay, but only thing is that try to use maximum tools, shapes and options. Okay children, now you can see the whole scene now. See the whole scenery you can see here. Okay, now I will show you the main part, that is the saving part, saving of this image. So to save, you have to use this icon. Yes, I have showed you in the explanation video, but still once again, see this save. You have to click on save. Once you click on save, you will get a box. I'll show you that. After clicking on save button, you will get this way one box. Okay, there you will see the file name here. 1 minute, I will zoom it for you. You can see the file name, it is showing untitled. What you do is select and remove it, backspace or delete, remove it, and now you have to type your file name. See, I have zoomed it more to make it very clear for you. Now here you will have to type your name or your class name, whichever name you want to give to the file, you can type that. But here I am just typing standard 3. Okay, I will just type standard 3 drawing. Like this I am going to give the name here. Once you type the name here, you have to click on the save button. Okay, once you click on the save button, I'll show you what will happen next. Okay, see, you have clicked on the save button. Okay, now you can see here children, it is a bit shaky because I have to hold it to zoom and show you. Here you can see what name you have given, that has come, standard 3 drawing, and this is the paint, that is the application name. Understood? So now children, this way we have completed our practical session. So in this way you have to practice at home properly. Okay, more drawings you can do, more colorful, more attractive you can do. Okay children, you will practice now. Okay, thank you. Okay children, now let us start with the writing part in page number 23. We will start with fill in the blanks. The first one is Microsoft Paint is popularly called as MS Paint. Now next one, MS Paint is used for editing pictures. You can also write drawing or coloring. Both are correct. The top portion of the window is called title bar. The next one, the dash area covers the major part of the window. You have seen the explanation window now children. Tell me which is the major part of the window. Drawing area. Very good children. Now you can replay the video, pause it wherever necessary and write down the answers neatly. Let's start with the second part. Write true or false. See children, you have to read the sentence and observe the picture. If the picture and the sentence match, then the sentence is correct and you have to write true here. But if the sentence and the picture will not match, means sentence is wrong and you have to write false here. So let us start. Okay children. The first one. This is brush tool. You can see the picture of brush. This is the picture of brush. So picture and the sentence are matching. So it is a correct statement. So we will write true here. You have to write neatly. Now we'll see the second one. This is line tool. As you can see the picture here children, it is not of line. Then which picture it is? It is a picture of airbrush. So picture and sentence are not matching. So the statement is wrong. So the answer will be false. Now see, previous lesson you have learned, if the answer is false, you have to write the correct one. So which is this picture? Airbrush. So besides just small, we will write airbrush. Okay, I will just zoom and show you. You can just write airbrush here. Okay. Now third one. This is pencil tool. You all know this is not pencil. So it is false. So we have to write the correct word. So what is this? Line tool. So just write line here. Okay children. Now next one. This ellipse tool. Actually here it should come is. Printing mistake children. Just add is there. So this is ellipse tool. So this is the oval shape what you can say, and this is known as ellipse also. So it is correct. So what we will write here? True. Now last, fifth one. This is eraser tool. You can see this is a picture of eraser. So it is correct. So we will write true. And if the answer is true, we need not write any other word here because it is already true. Okay children? So now we'll see in the next page, the next part, match the following. As you can see, so many tools they have given here, and here the pictures of so many tools are given. So you have to match the name of the tool with the correct picture. Okay children? As in the previous chapter, here also we will not do crisscross lines. We will just write the number besides this picture, and then down we will write the letters. Okay. So first one is magnifier. So as you can see, yes, this is the magnifier tool. So we will just write 1 here. Now second, pencil. Here you can see the picture of pencil. Besides it, just write 2. Line tool. Yes, the second one. So we will write 3 here. Next is ellipse. As I have told you, ellipse means the oval shape. We will write 4 here. Next is the text. As you have seen in the video, you know now. A, this is the text tool. We will write 5. So we got the correct. Now we will write the letters here. So 1 it is E, and 2 it is A, and 3 it is B, for 4 it is C, 5 it is D. So this way and this way, both the ways we have written the answer, and it is looking very neat also because we have not drawn the crisscross lines. Suppose if you are fond of joining them with the line, you can do, but see that you will draw straight lines. Okay. Now we'll see the next part, that is answer the following. The first question is explain ribbon bar. See children, now I'll explain you how to write. Afterwards, the answer video clip will be followed. You can see that answer clip and then write the answers here. Okay. So, as you all know, the answer for this question you will write in this box. Okay. Now question 2. List the main part of paint window. Answer you will write in this given box. Okay children. So here we finish the writing part of the paint chapter. So we will just write here completed. This shows we have completed our chapter here. Okay children, after this you will have the video clip with the question and answer. You can see that, pause it wherever necessary and write the answers in the given space neatly without making any spelling mistakes. So, see you soon children. Bye as of now. Stay home, stay safe. Question 1. Explain ribbon bar. Answer. The ribbon bar consists of two parts. A. Tabs. B. Groups. Question 2. List the main parts of paint window. Answer. The main parts of paint are 1. Title bar. 2. Quick access toolbar. 3. Paint button. 4. Ribbon bar. 5. Drawing area. So children, here I have completed explaining about each and every tool, shapes and options, and also I have covered the practical sessions. So children, you have to see this video, and if you have computer at home, you have to practice the practical session part, and also you have to finish the writing part too.